My name's Chris and I like listening to music. I'm going to listen to Baths, depending where you're from in the UK. Gut. I really enjoyed this. Good songs, played really well. Not really a lyrics person, but some of them do stand out on this album. Very open and honest. And I feel like I know him a little bit better after listening to it. I gave it an 8 out of 10 on first listen, but I'm thinking maybe it's a 9. Let's see. Track 1, Eyewall, just a lovely way to start an album. You know, from the off the line, The Way You Held Me, it just gets you involved. The music is great as well. Elements of LCD Soundsystem, a little bit Pet Shop Boys even. It's groovy and deep at once. Love his voice as well. Great singing voice, vulnerable yet with the odd angry scream of frustration. Could you find the patience to listen to me? It's sort of got a post-punk feel to it as well. And when it kicks off to the sort of traditional indie bass and drums, you know, quite tribal, quite Adam and the Ants. The whole band is excellent, inspired and inspirational at the same time. As good as anything out there I've listened to. Not afraid to let the music build nicely, never in a hurry. 10 out of 10 for first track. Track 2, Sea of Men. Difficult to follow that first track, but they do it well. It's a nicer song, melody-wise anyway. Familiar sound, but delivered in a slightly different way. It's got a beginning, a middle and an end. Good songs, never fully predictable though. The strings add a lot in a sub John Stevens way, bit of an 80s feel in the singing as well as in the songs. The keeps springing to mind whenever I hear them. You know, that good of songs, just great music really. 9 out of 10. Track 3, Peacocking. For the first few seconds of the track you think, okay, you know where he is, you know where you stand, but the transition into the beat is so clever. That little touches like that are just so impressive. Maybe not quite the enjoyment of the first 2 tracks, but still a long way from being dull and still enjoyable. Great songwriter. Production is bang on, but maybe a bit of a drop off. 8 out of 10. Track 4, Eden. I do like the way the songs are not in a hurry. I said LCD Soundsystem earlier, and I do see a comparison there. This is probably the danciest track to date with a drum machine rather than a drummer. It's happy music for sure, musically if not lyrically. There's certainly inner turmoil there. A lot of stuff in the background you don't notice. It is great on headphones. Slight criticism is that the tracks do sound quite familiar in style. It's probably his voice, but still enjoyable, euphoric. Wonderful. 8 out of 10. Track 5, Homosexuals. I do like the fact he's so open about his sexuality. You know, it shouldn't be an issue in 2025, but listening to the lyrics, it probably is a little bit more than it should. So lyrically strong. As a straight man, I feel like I've learnt an awful lot from listening to this music. It makes no difference to me as a person, as it shouldn't, you know, but it can't be easy, but it should be. Song-wise, very, 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 very good. 8 out of 10.